video of breakfast. I say. Why waste a glass, you know what I mean? Anyway, uh, yeah, got a good question in yesterday that I thought was video worthy. Should be discussed. Very good for transitioning people getting into a more natural lifestyle might want to know, how do you know exactly if something is natural? Because you know you can't trust the labels. You can't trust that little sticker on the front cover of your products. You know, it's a new fad now, going green, being natural, all natural, 100% natural, 100% wheat or whole grain, or all these little catchphrases and keywords, even vegetarian or kosher. Like, that don't always mean healthy, you see? So it's important to know the difference between natural and healthy. Natural just means from nature. So anything derived from something natural, they could label it natural or all natural. Like high fructose corn syrup, for example. Since it comes from corn, they can put it in something and say it's all natural. But is it healthy? You know what I'm saying? Is it good for you? That's what we're talking about. So, the quickest rule when you're transitioning, you're looking at new products and looking at some shit you might have never heard of before. You're trying to figure out if this good for you or not. Simplest thing to do is just to read. You have to first start reading the ingredients on everything you buy. You got to read all the ingredients, and you got to know how to read ingredients. A lot of people don't know that the ingredients tell you the amount of each thing that's in there by the order is listed. I hope I said that right. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. It goes from least to greatest in that order. If it say water, if water is the first ingredient, say it like that, then that means what you're drinking is mostly water. Even if it say 100% juice, it might say 100% juice on the front. Then you turn, that's not 100% juice. See? And it's already telling you it's more water than it actually is juice. It's just a juice water. Then maybe sugar if they're going to add some sugar. But you shouldn't want any sugar added to your juice. You know what I'm saying? That's not natural. Like, for what we talking about, sugar already comes in the fruit. That's the natural sugar. So once you added some, you already done fucked with the natural process. So, yeah, that's the way you read your ingredients. Goes from the greatest to the least thing. That's how you read it. Salt and all them little things should be way at the bottom. Last thing on the list. Shouldn't be up at the top. And that's when you start looking at all the other things. You got to read how much potassium is in, how many carbohydrates, how much this, how much that, vitamins and all that. When they enrich things with vitamins and minerals and nutrients. The reason they do that is because they kill all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients during this pasteurization process that they put everything through that you get in the store. All your juices and milks and teas and things of that nature go through a pasteurization process. It's supposed to kill all the bacteria and germs, but also kills off all the good bacteria and germs too. So be aware of that. You don't want to be drinking too many store-bought juices. You want to start getting into making your own fresh juice. Yeah, so that's how you do it, man. Just keep it simple. This is what you want to do. When you're buying food, keep it simple. The things on the back of anything you can't pronounce or identify, as soon as you look at it, you probably don't want to eat that. It shouldn't sound like you reading off of a science kit, off a chemistry set or some shit while when you reading your ingredients. So whatever you seeing on the back, it should be things that you should be able to find in your own pantry or in your own refrigerator. Basic, simple herbs and spices. Sugar, salt, oil, vinegar, lemon, garlic, pepper, onion, parsley, whatever. Basic stuff. That's how you should shop. If you don't see those basic, regular ingredients, if it don't sound like something you could make in your own kitchen, then you probably don't want that. That's not natural. It's not going to be healthy. And please try to shop organic. That's another thing. Just because I'm say vegan or vegetarian, don't make it organic. And definitely say vegetarian, don't make it vegan. It might have some eggs or some cheese or something in there, so you gotta read the back. You don't have to always read the ingredients. Very important. And the same applies for soaps and anything else. Remember, it's good for the body. It's good for your skin. It's good for within. If you can wear it, you can eat it. Your soap, my soap personally, what I use, contains 4 or 5 ingredients. All things that you could cook with or eat at any time. People eat and cook all the time. You can buy the ingredients. Matter of fact, you buy the ingredients to make my soap out of the grocery store. You get it from the African supermarket. Palm kernel oil, coconut oil, plantain peel powder, stuff like that. Cocoa pod powder or something like that. And that's really about it. And that's what you want. Basic, simple stuff. Plant-based. The soap should be plant-based, made out of plant-based materials. You don't need all them fragrances and perfumes in there. Especially melanated people, you don't need all that. Carbonated people, you don't need all that. Start eating healthy and putting the right stuff in and smell good from the inside out. Instead of trying to mask yourself with Irish Spring and Dove and all them whitewashes and cracker creams. Anyway, yeah, so very simple. And try to support your black businesses too, man. Nubian Heritage makes all natural soaps. It's a black-owned company. You're gonna buy a bar soap, you want it to smell good, I recommend somebody like Nubian Heritage. Do your research, know what you're buying, know who you're supporting. It's hard out here for vegans, vegetarians, restaurants, herb shops, all that. In our communities anyway. I don't know how they doing in other places. But they ain't doing too good around here. We gotta support that. What was the other part of it? Body oils. Very good question. Because really, the only natural body oils you're gonna get, and I know we got a lot of people be out selling their oils and doing your thing and getting your little frankincense and myrrh and all that. But if you're not getting essential oils, then your oil is not pure. It's gonna probably have some alcohol in it or some other unnatural substance. Something that you probably don't want on your skin, rather. Something that you couldn't or healthily wouldn't be able to consume naturally. Frankincense and myrrh come from plants. You could actually consume these things. Just like peppermint and tea tree. So, look into essential oils. You can get all kinds. Fruity flavors, and flowery scents, botanical scents, and regular frankincense, Egyptian musk, all that. You get essential oils with just the oil, just that, nothing else, no cut. That's what you want. And you even can buy natural clothing. That's another question. Natural fibers, cotton, linen, silk, and real linen, not just anything called linen. Like, linen is not just shit you put on your bed sheet. Linen is really made out of flax fiber. Real linen. It's like flax seeds, flax fiber, linen. But you can call something made out of cotton linen. But you can call it, they got hemp clothing. You can call that linen. But you can get, as long as you buy natural fibers, and you wearing natural clothing, you know what I'm saying? And all this is part of natural living. This is holistic. That's why I said it's a very good question, because that's holistic natural living. You can't just can't neglect none of that. And also, your products that you use around the house. Man, y'all got to be aware of that. You can't be talking about you eating healthy and living right, and you spraying Raid all around every time you see a bug or something. You know, we're gonna have to start reevaluating our relationship with nature and things that come in our house. First of all, our first instinct is just to smash and destroy everything. But if you're gonna use some kind of bug repellent or bug sprays or your cleaning products, everything that you bring into your house, you're gonna have to be aware of what it is in it. Look at them ingredients on your Lysol, and on your Windex, and on your carpet cleaner, and your wood polish, and everything. Yeah, we got a whole cabinet full of shit, chemicals that we putting in our house every day, spraying around our children. Like, we got to be aware of that. Like, really, 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 like, that's important. That's holistic. Breathing in them things. It's good as if you be in here doing some breathing exercises and you just sprayed the room full of chemicals. Gotta keep your environment. Some things are in your control. You might not be able to do nothing about the chemtrails right now, but you can do something about the chemicals you put in your own house. You breathing in, that you putting in your house, that you using to clean your tub out before you get in it. Like, yeah, you gotta be aware of all that. So, natural, holistic living all the way around, man. It's not that hard to do. It's just about being simple. You can make your own cleaning products. You can make your own bug spray and bug repellents. You can make your own everything. Like, you can make your own soap. And this is where we need to be at, people, because a lot of us spend a lot of money out here on natural and vegan and vegetarian products with other people. We've been still taking our money to other people, getting them to do for us what we could be doing for ourselves. That's the goal. Not to be trying to buy some land for some crackers so we can buy some more shit from them. Learn how to do your own shit. That's what I'm about. So, hope that answered those questions. And hope that helped. Give a little information. Something to think about. So, y'all be holistic. Be healthy.